What's up? It's Kevin here, the Migraine Guy, bringing you a new product review video. Today's product to review is the MigraCap. So the MigraCap is a product that markets itself as a European migraine relief device brought to the United States to help you, the headache or migraine sufferer. We're going to get into a lot of the details about it, but I'm just going to say off the bat that I was sent this item for free for the purposes of an honest review, and that's what this is going to be. In the video description below, you can go ahead and check out links for the MigraCap, a British-based product review video of the MigraCap that's been in circulation for a while now, as well as anything else related to the kinds of things I'm going to talk about. If this is the first time you've checked out the Migraine Guy, I hope you'll go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's over here actually, and that little bell button so that you'll be alerted when I bring new videos to you so that you can regain some control over your headaches and migraines. That's our mission here on this channel. Let's get started with the review. So I'm going to go ahead and unbox the MigraCap here. I'm going to knock everything around too. So the MigraCap is an ice-based therapy device, not dissimilar to, say, something like the headache hat, the migraine hat, or the ice cap. It's going to be a device that fits over your head. I'll go ahead and model it for you. You can see it there. As you can tell, there's this little bit of a divot, a cutout here. I'll show you what that's for in a second. But basically, there's 2 rows of ice packs that go around the entire circumference of the cap. Now, let's say you get migraines, not so much maybe in your forehead and top part of your head, but maybe your eyes and base of your skull, upper part of your neck. Well, the MigraCap allows you to slide the device down. That's what the cutout's for, a little nose cutout so that you don't, put ice on your nose if that would be uncomfortable or something. But you get targeted eye placement as well as base of the skull, right about where the ears are all the way around. And if you wanted the eyes but maybe upper part of your head, you could pull it up. Or if you wanted base of your skull and forehead, you could pull that up as well. So it does have a little bit of the targeting features that we like in ice-based therapy products. If I want it to go to a specific place, I can adjust it accordingly. Now, of course, since these ice packs are sewn in to the MigraCap, that means that I can't take them out if, say, I only want ice therapy in one spot of my head. It's going to be around your entire head. You just get to decide which part of your head you want the ice to go. So that's the basic device. It's an ice-based device, so it takes about an hour from room temperature sitting in your freezer to become cold enough that you're actually going to see the benefits of ice therapy. Additionally, these ice packs, as I said, are can you see that? Yeah, they are sewn in there. And so once the ice packs thaw, you're going to have to put the MigraCap back in the freezer and wait for it to get cold enough again, and then you can put it back on. Now, of course, if you've got some extra money around, and we'll get to the price and shipping costs in just a moment, but if you have a little extra money, you could get 2 MigraCaps, keep one in the freezer, and wear one, and when the one you're wearing hits room temperature, or at least not cold enough temperatures anymore that you're seeing the benefits of ice therapy for your migraine, you could then switch them out, let the room temperature one go in the freezer, put the one that was in the freezer on your head, and get a cycle of ice therapy going. Let's see, shipping and the price for the MigraCap. The MigraCap runs on their website for $39.99. So that's putting it on the slightly more expensive end of all of the ice-based therapy products that there are for headache and migraine sufferers. The migraine hat is $29.99 with $5 shipping. The headache hat is $39.99 with free shipping. The ice cap is $59.99 with, I think, $10 shipping. So the MigraCap is on the lower end, but it's on the upper end of the lower end. Additionally, there is a $10 charge for shipping the MigraCap to you. So that takes the $40 price, $39.99, and kicks it up to $50. And so that's one of the big downsides to the MigraCap. Does it work really well? Does it get a lot of ice a lot of ice therapy to your head to help alleviate your migraine or headache pain? Yes, absolutely. These, I'll put right about here, the actual dimensions of the ice pack, but you do get 2 rows of them going around the entire part of the MigraCap, and so you get a large surface area covered with the ice therapy, so that part is great. As I said, the 2 big downsides are that since the ice packs are sewn into the hat, say something like the Migraine hat, that allows you to swap out ice packs. That way you can keep an ice pack in the freezer while you wear the hat, and then after an hour or so, switch the ice packs out and continue to get a nice cycle. With the MigraCap, as I said, you're going to have to either buy 2 or wait for the one that you purchase to refreeze. And so that is going to be a big hindrance to a lot of people who want to cycle ice therapy when they have an intense headache or migraine. Additionally, as I said, with shipping, the overall cost is going to be $49.99. Let's just say $50. So $50 for a product that cannot cycle ice therapy. And those are the 2 big things that really stand out to me about the MigraCap. Does it work? Yes, absolutely. Are there products that you can buy that are going to do the same thing better for less money? Yes. And so here on the Migraine Guy, you know that we do axes to the head rating scale. 0 axes to the head out of 5 is a bad product. 5 axes to the head out of 5 is a great product that you almost certainly should consider getting. I'm going to go ahead and give the MigraCap 3.5 axes to the head. I've never done a half axe to the head before. Maybe it's a hatchet. I guess I'm not entirely sure how the rating system works for the halves. But given the 2 downfalls about it, two of the big problems with the MigraCap, that really is going to be my final assessment. It works well. Trust me, this thing gets down to about 10 degrees Fahrenheit when you leave it in the freezer for about an hour, hour and a half. The downsides, as I said, though, really seem to outweigh that positive. The fact that once it gets to room temperature after about an hour, hour and a half being out of the freezer, you're going to have to either spend, $90 buying 2 with $10 shipping, or you're going to have to just wait for it to refreeze in the freezer. And so those are the 2 big components about the MigraCap that stand out to me as being problems that you should be aware of before you purchase. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you like these videos. You want to be alerted when I do not just product videos, but other videos, supplement videos, videos about medications, and hopefully interview videos with other headache and migraine sufferers, and eventually, hopefully, doctors and some leaders in the field. Additionally, I want to hear from you. Have you used the MigraCap? Do you like it? Do you not like it? And why? In the comment section below. This is YouTube. YouTube has a comment section that isn't just for trolling. It's for good discussion to take place also. Let me know what you think. Let me know what your thoughts are on the MigraCap. If I'm being too harsh, if I didn't take something into consideration, please let me know. I want to know what you think. Additionally, I'm also starting a podcast. If you like podcasts for when you're driving or at work or just in kind of a not wanting to watch video or read mode, the podcast is just called the Migraine Guy Podcast. You can catch it out on all the main podcast outlets: Stitcher, iTunes, TuneIn, Google Play, Pocket Casts. Just search for the Migraine Guy Podcast and you will find me there. The podcast is going to do a lot more in-depth analysis, things like how much magnesium and what kind should you be taking for your migraine. If I were to do a video about that, that video would probably be 10 to 15 minutes, and most people would quit watching after about the 2 to 3 minute mark. That's the average on YouTube. Whereas a podcast audience is much more likely to listen to a 10 or 20 or 30 minute podcast. So I want to do more in-depth stuff on the podcast. Additionally, I am also hoping to get a lot more interviews going with headache and migraine sufferers who have decades of experience under their belt, people who are well seasoned veterans in their migraine career, who can not only tell us stories that will put us in awe or sympathize with them, but also life experience and things that they've gained over the decades that can help us learn from them, so that we don't have to reinvent the wheel in some areas. So check all that out on the podcast. Make sure to hit subscribe on the video, and until next time, take it easy.